What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jazioxmugen back at again with another YouTube video, and we are finally here with the Pokemon Team Championship, bro. For those of y'all that have been following me on Discord, you know that I've been making some Pokemon characters, man. I've been editing them, adapting them to starters, adding moves to them, and creating a whole new genre of editing, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's coming up next, man. The new wave is coming. Real quick, let's go ahead and look at the current bracket and see what's coming up. This is what the current bracket looks like, man. Mewtwo, Blastoise, Gengar, Venusaur, Greninja, Pikachu, and Charizard, Lucario, bro. These are characters that have not been, some characters have not been seen before, others have, but most of these characters have not been seen before, so this will be their debut video. And just so you guys know, these guys are awesome. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the first fight, which is going to be Blastoise versus Mewtwo. Let's get it. All right, everyone, here we go. We are here. We are finally here in the tournament, baby. We got Blastoise versus Mewtwo in the first round. Let's get it. Let's get it. This should be a good matchup, man. Don't let Mewtwo's rank fool you guys. Okay, got a clash. Okay, clash again. Oh my goodness, y'all, they going kind of crazy with it, not gonna lie. Okay, Mewtwo won that clash last time. Don't let Mewtwo's rank fool you. I know he's rank 8, but my boy ISO cooked with him. Alright, my boy ISO did indeed cook with him, so don't sleep on him. Alright, don't sleep on him. The rankings were done based on how efficient each character was, like in terms of wins, you know what I'm saying? It was based on how efficient they were, so that's how I got the ranks they are now, but they are by no means the like official ranking, you know what I'm saying? That's what this video is for. We're gonna see who has the best chance to be number one and ultimately who's the strongest, man. You know, this is also an opportunity to showcase some of the characters I've been working on, you know what I'm saying, and just show you guys what's up. It looks like Blastoise kind of floating in the air there. It's kind of crazy. Don't know what happened there, but he just went straight fly mode. Okay, he tried to dodge the side beam, but he was not able to get to it, man. Okay, got the bubbles coming out. Yeah, when Blastoise goes in the mode, he has the bubbles and he starts to do a little more damage, you know what I'm saying? He is a tank class, so he has lower damage, but he has a lot of moves and stuff that sustain him, you know what I'm saying? So he is a monster, and I don't care what anybody says, this is the best Pokemon team there is. Alright, this is the best Pokemon team in Mugen. These are the best versions of these Pokemon in Mugen. You go argue with your mama, man. And right now Blastoise is not looking too good. Looks like he might lose. Yo, this is a single elimination, so you know, if you win, then you advance. If you lose, you go home. And the finals will be best of 3. So Blastoise not looking good right now. He's stacking up those Aqua Rings, which is gonna be good. That's gonna heal him. But Mewtwo got the the offensive advantage right now. Okay, there we go. Hold on. He's making a comeback. Go to Skull Bash. He's stacking up that armor. Okay, Bubble. Okay, see, he's kind of comboing. See, now the Aqua Ring's coming to clutch. Okay, Water Spout. Mewtwo. Oh, he's charging up. And he missed it. Okay, Slam. Okay, Dart posed by Blastoise. And look, just like that, he came back. Again, it's all about resilience with Blastoise. It's all about resilience. Okay, Hydro Pump. Okay, does it kill? It does not kill. Okay, Aqua Ring. Oh my gosh, this is close. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Clash. It's coming out to the wire. Oh my goodness. And Blastoise loses in a classic matchup. Mewtwo advances to the semifinals. All right, guys, for the second round, or round 1, or second match of round 1, we have Gengar versus Venusaur. 2 new characters that no one has seen fight before, so this should be a classic matchup, man. Let's get to it. I don't think I've even tested these guys against each other now that I think about it. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen these guys fight either. So this is their first time fighting, man, and so let's see. You know, I added a lot of moves to Venusaur. I think he already had poison. No, I don't think he had poison. No, he had poison powder. He had poison powder before. I added sweet scent. I added tracking to his leaves. I added some more combos to him. He has better regen with his leech seed. He has sleep powder now. He has a bunch of stuff. And Gengar has the ability to go into the Gigantamax form. It does not last long. As you can see, he is taking damage over time, and when his power hits 0 or when his health hits half HP, then he will, you know, de-transform, and he'll send out a sludge wave, which does a lot of damage and poisons the enemy. So, you know, it's like a set temporary mode, you know, just something slight. And Venusaur had Earthquake right there. As you can see, he can follow with a Leech Seed or Petal Dance, I believe. And he also has Sludge Bomb, which is a new move I added to him. And Gengar hitting his ultimate. Let's see how much damage this does. Okay, it does do crazy damage. Okay, I have to adjust that. But sometimes it's weird though. With Stardust characters, it's a little weird. Sometimes certain moves do a lot of damage, and sometimes certain moves don't. As you can see with Earthquake right there. But Venusaur landed the Earthquake, but now Gengar's been pushed into its final mode, sending Venusaur flying. Oh my days. And now they're clashing. Whoever wins will go on to face Mewtwo in the semifinals. Okay, Sleep Powder, W, Petal Dance, W move. Okay, Gengar with the Drain Punch, and Venusaur tried to parry out of it. That's a Stardust feature right there. You know, Stardust characters have the ability to, you know, parry and gain some HP back, you know what I'm saying? And it does have a cooldown and everything. Okay, Confuse Ray right there. Venusaur's trying to get some power in. And Gengar has a lot of cool moves, man. He has Sucker Punch, Shadow Punch, he has Shadow Ball, he has Lick. What else? I added some new moves to him. He has, you know, of course, he has his Gigantamax form. He has Thunderbolt, actually. I don't know if I don't think he's used it yet, but he has Thunderbolt as well, and a bunch of other cool moves, man. Like, I literally was putting in work on these characters. And here we go, Venusaur now using Sweet Scent, and just real quick, you guys can see it's a cloud above the air that keeps the enemy on the ground. Okay, that's what Sweet Scent does. It kind of forces you on the ground type beat, you know what I'm saying? So if you're a flying type enemy, you won't be able to do much at all, really, when that comes out. And here we go, Gengar with the payback. Y'all see a little shield above his head? That's a new feature I added with this move. When that thing is above his head, that means he does double damage. Okay, if he uses payback again, payback will do double damage, you know, because in the actual game, that's how payback works. You know, if you get hit, or if the enemy moves before you, then you do double damage if you decide to use his move. Okay, Stun Spore. Okay, Venusaur's kind of tanky, so it didn't do that much damage, but trust me, he will do damage when the time comes. Trust me. And it looks like Venusaur is gonna take this win, not gonna lie. Okay, Sweet Scent. I don't gonna lie, Gengar needs like to use okay, parry right there. He said get off of me. Stun Spore by Venusaur. Okay. Oh, there we go, Drain Punch. That's what he needed. That Drain Punch is gonna keep him in the battle. Okay, Stun Spore by Venusaur. He missed it. Okay. Oh, they comboing. Oh, he's comboing. Okay, Sleep Powder. Petal Dance. Yeah, it's getting kind of close. Ice Punch by Venusaur. I'm by Gengar, but Venusaur blocked it with the Sleep Powder. Oh my goodness, they going kind of crazy. He's trying to put him to sleep for real. Okay, Confuse Ray. Gengar has a lot of not only a lot of attacks, but he's be going crazy sometimes. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like Gengar does be going crazy, especially as a caster class. He can really do damage, but Venusaur, you know, don't sleep on him. He's a ranger. I was gonna make him a tank, but I decided to go ahead and make him a ranger, so he does get, like, you know, additional buffs with that, as do all the other characters. And here we go, they're clashing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, they kind of stopped mid-air. Oh my, yo, it's getting down to the wire. Okay. Oh my goodness. Sleep Powder. Oh, it might be over. Sludge Bomb. Oh yeah, it might be over. Gengar, he got put to sleep, and Venusaur advances to the semifinals. All right, everyone, here we go. Greninja versus Pikachu for the third match of round 1. This is going to be a good one. This Greninja was the last Pokemon that I added to the Pokemon team. He is tough. All right, he is tough. Let me tell y'all right now, he is an absolute monster of a character. I loved working on him, man. My boy ISO worked on him originally. It was like an older character, and he didn't really have a lot, for the most part. I mean, he had a good bag, but the AI wasn't really there, and so I decided to go and take it to the next level. And he already used one of his new moves called Spike, and there we go. There's other new move, Toxic Spike. Similar to the Pokemon game. If you could throw these spikes on the ground and they do damage to incoming Pokemon, but since this is Mugen, I decided to just make them lay on the ground, and so that if you do land on them, then you will get hit and get stunned temporarily, which will give Greninja the opportunity to take advantage of it. And here we go, Greninja now going to his mode. I think both of these guys have 2 modes, I believe. Pikachu has his max voltage mode, I think, and he has boost mode and max voltage mode, so that's kind of crazy. And Greninja tried to go for the ultimate there. It looks like Pikachu got out of it, so I'm going to have to look into that. And here we go. Now Greninja has his clones out. So when he goes in the mode, Greninja is able to summon clones over time. Similar like a smoke screen, you know what I'm saying? Like a smoke screen type beat. Their clones are able to come out. They're able to throw projectiles. Like there we go, right there. They're able to do just basic combos, throw projectiles, and distract the opponent. You know what I'm saying? So they're very, very tough. Not gonna lie. And as you can see, Pikachu is now poisoned because of toxic spikes. And I'm not gonna lie, it looks like it's not going in Greninja's, Pikachu's favor. Pikachu's going to lock in. Okay. Oh, it might be over for him. He's dodging. He's ducking and weaving, but Greninja, he's a different beast. And Greninja finishes off with Surf, or a version of Surf, and he advances to the semifinals. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Lucario is probably my favorite to win this thing. I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all. Alright, I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all. Lucario is probably my favorite to win this thing, man. Simply because he's just a dog, bro. Like quite literally, he's just a dog. And when I added all the moves to him, he just exploded to a new level. You know what I'm saying? He just exploded to a new level. And with him, I think for the first time ever, I was able to create a move using ChatGPT. You know what I'm saying? Like I was able to use like generate like some images, like for certain moves and stuff, and it was very, very cool, man. So he's the first character that I was able to implement that with, which is a very cool thing. He only has 1 mode, but I was able to make it so that he's pretty tough when he goes in the mode. And here we go, he's going to his mode now. He has close combat right here. He has swords dance. He has Metal Claw. I added Metal Claw, so over time he can stack, and do more damage over time. He has the counter, as you saw just a few moments ago, and he has Flash Cannon. Like he literally added every move possible. And here we go, Max Aura Sphere. Oh my days! Look at that. That looks beautiful, bro. Maximum Aura Sphere right there. Hitting Charizard, push him into his final mode, and oh my gosh, that did damage. That did damage, and Lucario advances to the semifinals. All right, guys, here we go. In the semifinals, we have Mewtwo versus Venusaur. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I had a little bracket prediction or whatever. Yeah, it's gone completely downhill. All right, I had Blastoise advancing, I had Gengar advancing, I had Greninja advancing, and then Lucario advancing. So right now I'm 2 for 4 right now. All right, it's not looking good for me. It's not looking good for me at all. But we're going to see who advances to the finals. Will it be Mewtwo or will it be Venusaur? This should be a good little matchup, man, not gonna lie. And like I said, bro, Mewtwo, he's tough. The only reason he was towards the bottom because the guys that are coming in, they just consistently, they're just consistently showing out, consistently beating him and beating other people, so that's really what it's all about. But Mewtwo said, hey, bro, I know what you did, but nah, we different. Oh my gosh, look at the damage from Earthquake. It looks like Venusaur was setting up a move right there. Or I think he has sentences as well, like he's able to heal himself. So he was maybe using that and just wasn't working. But yeah, that's the thing too. And Sludge Bomb popping off right now, pushing Mewtwo in the mode. Mewtwo with the Twister. Okay. Oh my gosh, Mewtwo got Venusaur shaking for real. Okay, Sludge Bomb again. There we go, W. And Venusaur is kind of slow, you know what I'm saying? Like, he moves a lot slower just because of his size and everything. But again, he has the ability to pull off status moves. He has a lot of status moves like Sleep Powder, Stun Spore, Sweet Sin. Like, he has a lot of moves that he needs to use, especially like Leech Seed. He needs to be popping those moves off, bro, or it's not gonna be looking good for him. Oh my gosh, Mewtwo got confused. Okay, they're going back and forth with it. Oh, Poison Powder. This is a good move. Does poison damage over time, and also it kind of stops Mewtwo from advancing low key. Okay. But Mewtwo got the damage, and I don't think Venusaur. I think Venusaur might be good, guys. He didn't use Leech Seed. Leech Seed is the only way he can heal, and Venusaur falls to Mewtwo, who advances to the finals. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is the match. Okay, this is the match. In all my testing, when I was testing, multiple characters against each other, these two were the dogs. All right, these two were going back and forth with each other. It didn't matter what I add to Greninja. It didn't matter what I add to Lucario. These two, since day one, have always been almost mortal enemies. You know what I'm saying? They've been rivals for real. When they fight, it gets to the next level. So I'm excited to see who's going to win this fight, man. Greninja kind of did gain the advantage a little bit because of his spikes and everything, but Lucario with his Swords Dance that allows him to do more damage, gain like extra attack speed, excuse me, and just in general, just make him all more lethal. Like that combined with his new moves like his string speed and stuff makes him a monster. But Greninja, as you can see, with his shuriken, with his clones, with his spikes, like literally every single move you could think of as a ninja, he got. Okay, he got it. Oh my gosh. And now he got Lucario in the corner. Lucario has to get out of there. And Lucario becomes lethal with his counter. That's what pretty much is going to give him the edge in this fight. But I don't know. Okay, substitute. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. He used counter right there to get out of that situation. Surf by Greninja. Okay. Oh my gosh, yo, these guys are going at it for real. Greninja got Lucario in the corner. Lucario has to get out the corner. He has to get out the corner. It's not looking good for him. Okay, counter. There we go. Get him off of you. Oh, Greninja into the ultimate, and he missed it. Okay. Close combat by Lucario. Greninja tried to dodge, and Lucario's not letting him escape. He's not letting him escape. And here we go. Greninja's being forced into his final mode. This is his shiny form. He's able to do more damage, you know what I'm saying? Pop up with the clones. But Lucario said, forget all that. Okay, here we go. It's coming out to the wire. Greninja going to the ground. Greninja, where you going, gang? Lucario. Substitute. And Lucario loses to Greninja. Greninja advances to the finals. All right, everyone, here we go. The finals of the Pokemon Team Championship. Mewtwo versus Greninja. Now, this should be a classic matchup, man. I actually have not tested these two against each other, so I have no clue how this fight is going to go. All right, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like I said, I was fully expecting Blastoise to pop out and do something, but, he didn't. So, Mewtwo was able to take the advantage. And again, that's not to say that Blastoise is weak, because they go back and forth, okay? Like I said before in the beginning of this video, every character has a chance to get to the top, okay? Because of the startup system and because of how everything works out, they all have a chance to make it to the top and just compete. You know what I'm saying? That's what it all comes down to, being able to compete. And Mewtwo just getting absolutely destroyed in the corner by Greninja. Greninja laying the spikes down. Oh my goodness. This is a best of 3 fight, so this won't be like a one and done. This is a best of 3 fight for the chance to crown yourself as champion. You feel me? Greninja with the toxic spikes, and that poison is gonna be lethal, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. And here we go. Greninja down, use ultimate. Ooh, and he connects. Okay, yeah, Greninja. I think Greninja got this round the bag. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he got this in the bag. Oh my goodness, he's absolutely destroying me too. And he can stack those spikes up. You know what I'm saying? He can really stack those spikes up, man, and they can do damage. Oh my goodness. Okay. Being full. Wait, is it? Oh, he's on. Wait, what? He wasn't even in mode yet, bro. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's looking pretty rough for Mewtwo. It's looking pretty rough. I think Mewtwo is going to get an update soon, if I'm not mistaken. So, looking forward to that. Cause like I said, my boy ISO just did this character, something slight, you feel me? But it looks like You know what I'm saying? Just based on what we just seen, it looks like Mewtwo might be cooked. But let's find out. Let's find out. And you see those spikes, you know, I think they hit like once every other tick or something like that, once every tick. So it's not like you're stunned for a long time. You just gotta avoid them. You know what I'm saying? You really just gotta avoid them. And Greninja's whole strategy is to push you into the spikes so that, you know, they're able to stop you, you know? Okay, here we go. Toxic spike. And it's random every time. So every time he throws them up in the air, it's all random. So as you can see, like you have a bunch of them grouped up together over here. There's probably some behind them, you know. So it's not like they land in the exact same spot every time. And I did that just to make it a little more balanced, because before they were landing in the exact same spot every time and it pretty much cleared the entire map. Okay, but as you can see on bigger maps like this, you know, it's harder to, you know, throw them out. It's more so just a coverage, you know what I'm saying, for Greninja. And right now he's going kind of crazy with the clone. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Got Mewtwo in the corner, man. That corner game lethal. Mewtwo has to get at the corner. Okay, toxic spikes. Surf. Okay. Okay, Mewtwo tried to dodge it. Night Slash. Yo, Greninja going crazy. He just on another level. And low-key, I might do a bonus match low-key now that I think about it, because I want to see what Greninja can do against Blastoise, because Blastoise had the top 1 spot. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, Mewtwo's getting absolutely destroyed right now, bro. It's not even a competition. And Greninja is your Pokemon Team Champion, man. Let's go to the bonus match. Alright guys, this is a bonus match between Greninja and Blastoise. I just want to see what these two could do, because Blastoise, you know, he was the top on the team. I mean, he was #1 on the team, but after Greninja got his buffs and after he got finished, you know, the ties have shifted. So I want to see, you know, if he can truly stand at the top. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that Blastoise is still stronger than Mewtwo. You know, that's just my belief, you know, but as we've seen, you know, it only takes one loss. It only takes one loss, man. Okay. Greninja got the spikes coming down, and Blastoise got the water spout. He has to be careful of those spikes, man, because like I said, those spikes can throw poison out, and that poison does, you know, it can do damage over time. And there we go. He landed right on top of them. That's not going to be good. Okay. Spikes coming out. Okay. Oh yeah, that clone be going. Look at the clone, bro. The clone be moving crazy for real. I'm not gonna lie, the clone do be moving crazy. It doesn't do that much damage at all. It does, like, I think half or a third of the damage that Greninja does. So it's just, you know, one of those things. And low-key, now that I think about it, down the line in the future, I might make it so that those spikes can be hit and they can be destroyed. Like, you know, like Blastoise, if Blastoise uses like a whirlpool or something, he can like kind of get rid of them. Because in the actual anime or the actual game, if you use like rapid spin or something like that, then you're able to get rid of the spikes, you know, like, so that like that's like an actual thing. So I might look into that, not gonna lie. It looks like they kind of clashing right now. Blastoise is trying to remain alive. That poison is kicking in. He used Aquamarine for a little bit to kind of nullify it, but I don't think it's enough. And Blastoise got absolutely destroyed in the first round. Let's go ahead and give him one more shot, man. And this is really this whole video is just to show you guys what I've been working on, bro. You know, because these characters, they weren't good. All right, and y'all go see them more. Okay, you guys are gonna see them more. I know they only fought one so far, but we will have other tournaments in the future, and you know, just showcasing them in general, because these guys are tough, man. You know, compared to what they were before, these guys are extremely tough. You know, before they weren't nearly as good. You know, I think Blastoise was the only one. Blastoise and Greninja were the only ones that were like super easy to adapt, because of the fact that they already had good foundations. You know what I'm saying? They were already good before, so it's easier to adapt starters characters and make them into my own when the base or the original character is already good. You know what I'm saying? But when I have to go in and fix things, or I have to go in and adjust moves and stuff, it could be a drag. All right? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it could be a drag. But these guys are showing out for sure. Greninja with the ultimate. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. And there's still some things I have to go and fix too. Like Greninja's ultimate right there, for example. The opponent's is supposed to be in the air, you know, like when he does it, but for some reason he just kind of slashes, like he just like kind of follows him around and slashes them, and then he delivers his kick, which, I mean, it's fine, you know what I'm saying, but you know, it is those few tweets, you know what I'm saying, those few tweets. And I forgot to mention that Greninja's clones, he's able to swap places with them. So if they do get hit or something, he's able to swap places with them. And Greninja beats Blastoise to prove once again that he is the Pokemon champion, man. That was a crazy fight. If you guys enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe down below. And I'ma catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.